Welcome back, Talk Family, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host. My name is Pillay, Bechan, and joining me today is Brenda Skhosana. And guess what? I am learning Zulu, and I'm going to learn some vernac of different languages. So I'm very excited when I get to pronounce this. So what does Skhosana mean?
I don't know about the meaning.
Oh my God, how are you? Brenda, what's yours? Are you Zulu or you?
So I'm Ndebele.
You Ndebele?
Skosanas. So you get Skosanas that are Ndebele, Skosanas that are Zulu.
Okay, so you're Ndebele.
I'm Ndebele.
Okay, so you're from Zimbabwe?
No.
Oh, you get Ndebeles in South Africa? See, we're not just a automotive talk show. We are learning about cultures too. Yeah, that's so interesting, the Ndebele and like Shona. Yeah, like I always find it interesting that our languages are so much similar to, and then you get Venda people in Zimbabwe as well. So, but I've never met a South African Ndebele.
Really?
So
from it's a place called Gwandebele. It's on the R573 when you're going to Mloto Road.
To which road?
It's called R573.
Yeah.
The R573 road where the Patco buses go.
Oh,
they go to because it's most of them go that way. So the place is called Gwandebele.
Okay.
So
we just gave Patco some advertising.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, I never heard the name Patco buses for such a long time because I mean that's all we traveled by in our day. I can say our day, right?
Yes, definitely.
She looks 20 years younger than me, but by the way, I'm going to be 43 in 5 years' time. So by the time this airs, I would have been 43 already. Okay, so let's get back to Brenda. She is a sales executive at Hatfield Omoda Jaecoo Fourways. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And we've met each other many months. Years ago, but we actually didn't personally meet.
Yes.
We did a workshop at your previous company.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that workshop?
I did.
And how did you feel about the empowerment of the workshop?
It assisted me a lot because I think I also answered one of your questions during the workshop as well regarding females in the automotive space. So it really did assist, and it just kind of gave me that leap to understand that I shouldn't fear. And I should.
What was your position back then?
So I was still a sales executive.
Okay.
But I was doing less numbers compared to what I'm doing now.
Oh my God! Yeah, I can sell too. So maybe I gave some sales tips. So please hire me to motivate your team. Can you see it's working? But anyway, Brenda is a very driven and dedicated sales professional, and she really does understand that success in the motoring industry begins with people.
Yes.
So she consistently puts her customers' needs first, recognizing the importance of trust, transparency, and quality service in every interaction that she has. Apparently, she's been reinvited into our circle because of her strong product knowledge and a focused, goal-driven mindset. She approaches each deal with confidence and care, building lasting relationships while delivering real value. Her commitment to excellence continues to set her apart in a competitive space. So without further ado, I would like to welcome Brenda. And as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions and MFC, a division of Nedbank. Brenda, I'm so happy that you are here and that I get to hear what impact we have made as a team back then.
Yes.
I can mention the company's name, DigiCars. We still deal with them. We still not deal with them. I don't like that word. We still work with them in women empowerment. So Hatfield Motor Group obviously is one of our sponsors of categories in the motoring, in the automotive category space for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards. And I'm so happy that that you have excelled in your role and are selling more cars because I taught you how to. I'm joking. Because I might have said something, but you tell us now, where did your journey begin?
So my journey began in 2008, And I always say yes. I always say I feel like the automotive chose me and I didn't choose it.
Sorry, can I interrupt you?
No problem.
I'm so bad at this, but I need to say it because it's my birthday week. I'm going to take advantage. 2008 is a good, nice number for me. It's the 2 and the 08 because my birthday is on February the 8th, which is coming up now, and we're in the second month, the month of Okay, carry on. Sorry. 2008, which makes you longer than me in the industry, which I'm 16 years, so you're 18 years. Yes. 18. Oh my gosh. There we go. Right.
So I got approached. So before I joined the the motor industry, I was working at a restaurant during my spare time while in school. That's where I met a manager called Theo Fourie. He offered me his business card and said to me, look, if you ever want to go into sales, give me a call. So I gave him a call.
You were a waitress.
I was a waitress.
Yeah.
And then my mom lost her job. I couldn't continue with my studies.
I do that. I offer waitresses job in the motoring trade if they have their license. I really do.
So so I called him after my mom lost her job because I couldn't go ahead with my studies, and he offered me a position. But then I was doing something called after hours sales. So what we were doing is when the sales executives knock off, we would then come onto the showroom floor and we would work between 5 and 9.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, so he had a program where he was getting people or giving them the skills if he felt like they had something special in terms of customer service or being able to sell.
Do they still do that?
No, they don't do it anymore. So I was part of that program, and then after that program I got offered a permanent position, and that's where my journey started in the motor industry at Toyota, McCarthy Toyota Hatfield.
McCarthy Toyota Hatfield.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, and then?
And then from there I moved from McCarthy. I moved to Audi. At Audi Center Arcadia, I started as a sales assistant. So I was doing the admin for the sales executives. And then from there I moved into invoicing. From invoicing I moved into customer relations. Customer relations I moved to McCarthy Pre-Owned Midrand. And from there I moved to CMH. I did, I think it was a month or two where I was doing fleet development, assisting the fleet sales team with getting interviews for fleet customers. And then from there I moved to Joburg City Auto BMW as a customer relations specialist. And then from there, so it's been a very long journey.
What a journey.
And then from BMW, that's when I moved to DigiCars. Okay. So I started with DigiCars when they actually opened DigiCars. So I was there from 2018 when it was nothing, it was just an idea on paper. And I saw the idea, I believed in the CEO, and that's how I joined the team. And now I'm at Omoda Jaecoo Fourways, the Hatfield Group.
The Hatfield Group.
Yes.
And are you enjoying yourself at the Hatfield?
I am loving it.
Do you like the Hatfield Group?
Yes, I do.
You have no choice but to say it. The Hatfield Motor Group is my biggest supporter in terms of groups.
I do. I really enjoy it. It's a very nice environment. You know, even though when I started there, I was the only lady, so I was the only sales executive. But that's never kind of put me down.
So actually, that was a Fury dealership.
So it used to be Suzuki at one point.
But it was under the Fury
I'm
group.
not too sure.
Yeah, must have been, because Brad Capital then acquired the Fury
Hatfield
group.
Okay.
So Hatfield took over Fury.
Okay.
So wow, that's a beautiful long 18-year journey.
Yes.
And are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it.
Okay.
So I think also, sorry to jump in.
Please jump in.
So when I was at DigiCars, because when we initially started, we didn't have different people for different departments. So we didn't have a marketing manager. So that's when I started loving marketing and getting into the marketing space. So I would get my own leads, do my own marketing, and that kind of just grew throughout my years at DigiCars. And then when I got to Omoda Jaecoo Fourways, the Hatfield Group, it also just even grew more. So I do their videos. Someone does assist me, so I do their videos for marketing. So I love it.
Do you know, we started that actually. Chantel Patreter is head of marketing for your group.
Yes.
And she is obviously, she's a resident guest on our show because they are sponsors also, and she taught my audience about marketing. So like my audience doesn't stop at Facebook and YouTube. We have an internal group of 75 to 80,000 women countrywide that we grew in the past 8 years of Women in Motoring South Africa existing. So this is where these interviews are published. Okay, so you are teaching this internal group of ours that we have, and Chantal Potgieter was one of the first.
Okay.
And she actually utilized our team and like at Women in Motoring South Africa to come and teach the people on the floor how to shoot videos. And so my journey really began with Hatfield Motor Group. Our journey began with MFC, obviously, and then the other groups, all the other groups. We have all groups in South Africa involved in our program, but obviously with Hatfield Motor Group, we have a strong presence, and Brad Capital, the owner, as I said, he's an amazing mentor in my life. So yeah, your product is Omoda
and Jaecoo.
Yes. How do you feel about that?
I love the brand. It's definitely value for money. And with the Omoda and Jaecoo, the easiest way to sell the vehicle is to get the customer in for a test drive. I think because we still have that whole idea about it's Chinese, it might break, it's not built well. So when customers come in and test drive and feel the vehicle, it makes them ask, where do I sign after the test drive?
Yes, I'm not going to name other brands, but we are involved with every single brand in the country. There's 52 now, believe it or not. Yep, 52. That's including the supercars. And this year, for the first time, we're going to have a few supercar ladies that are going to make it into the finals, that are going to be winners. But I would like to say something. Hatfield Motor Group does not allow, we do not allow, but we have an agreement. They are a sponsor for a category, so we don't include them in the nominations for the awards. But I'm going to nominate you to become the Woman of February. Okay, for Bumza. We are going to recognize, because of what you said today on our show, I'm going to profile you, and I'm going to say you are Woman of the Month for Bumza. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. You really, really do. What do you really enjoy about your role?
I enjoy being able to assist customers, because every customer that walks into the showroom floor, they walk in with an issue. It's a problem. They've got a problem. They need either a vehicle because their vehicle is gone, or they need a vehicle because their current car is small and the family has grown. So I feel like it's an honor when a customer comes through and they choose me to assist them in that journey. So it's very important to be able to guide them. Sometimes some customers don't want to be told, no, you can't afford this, rather look at this. But it's always nice just to be able to educate them in terms of finance, how the financing works, how your profile affects the interest rate, so customers have a better understanding of how it works in the back end. So I love being able to give that information and give that, because also building the trust as well is very important. The moment a customer trusts you, then you know that you're going in the right direction. But if there's no trust, it becomes very hard to be able to then get a deal done with the customer. Because
Brenda, to be honest with you, my son just bought a car and he's going to be 20, and even though I'm in the industry for so long, I did not get involved. Luckily, my husband helped him with the process, and it's obviously a pre-used vehicle and pre-loved vehicle.
Pre-loved, I call them pre-loved
I love to call them pre-loved rather. And it was, it really was. It's a daunting for me, because I'm putting my son in that vehicle, and I don't own a car, by the way. I'm too scared to buy a car. And the process is it's the second biggest purchase you will make in your life,
from buying a house.
Exactly. So thank you for being one of those women because right now women are dominating in purchasing. I think with used and new cars. I'm not sure. I must just check the used cars numbers. But it's 53% female purchasers of vehicles in South Africa. So we need more women to enter this sales executive role. We need to come out of the hiding, And
the whole thing, it's a male industry.
Yes, we need to just enjoy the space of, the freedom that people don't know are there. The freedom of expressing yourself in roles like this and learning in roles like this. And I'm going to mention his name again. The freedom of, not the freedom, the opportunities that people like Brad Capital. Because there's a stigma attached to men in the motoring trade. Not all of them are bad.
Yes.
You know, really it's just a handful. But there's males like Brad Capital, and the people that have been the male counterparts in my life that have given opportunities to you, and so you will be a DP. I'm telling you, you will become a dealer principal, because I know that we choose the best of the best to actually. We only have a limited amount of space and time for these interviews, and space and time for awarding people in the motoring trade. So if you make it here, it's really because you've been screen scanned and vetted the whole life out of you. Okay, and yeah, so you will be a dealer principal, and we'll bring you back when you're the dealer principal. I'm professing it. Claim it, girlfriend.
I am claiming it.
Claim it. Okay. Who has been, and do not say me, please. You already said I inspired you, but who's been your inspiration?
So Marsha Mayaba.
Okay.
So she's also become my mentor.
Is that not the 100th time camera crew that we have actually heard the name Marsha Mayaba?
You know, she does great.
Okay, we started this together.
Really?
Yes,
she's a beautiful soul. So I reached out to her while at DigiCars, and I asked her to be my mentor. So she's a lovely woman. She's always there to advise. You know, she's shown me how to view myself as a woman, because I always feel like sometimes we kind of second guess ourselves.
Yes.
But I think when I started talking to Marsha, I started seeing myself through her eyes, and seeing myself through her eyes actually made me who I am today. So I'm very, very grateful to her. I always tell her how much I love her and how much she's played a huge role in where I'm at. And funny enough, before I even reached out to Marsha to be my mentor, a couple of years back, she actually reached out to me on LinkedIn and offered me a sales manager's position, which I turned down
when she was
still in KZN. Okay. I turned it down because I felt like I wasn't ready. I felt like I wasn't where I saw myself as a sales manager.
I'm also so jealous of you, because like you know her longer than me then, because I didn't know she was in KZN.
Yeah, there was a part, I don't know if she was in KZN, but I remember it was for a dealership in KZN. And I was afraid of just relocating, going to a place where I've never been, and just getting into a role that I didn't feel I was ready for.
Yes.
So being able to have chats with Marsha, you know, it's really, really assisted me to grow and just let myself shine.
And that is how we network. That's why we need to stay in contact with people that have mentored us, because she was my, when I entered the industry, it was her 24th year in the industry.
Okay.
She created the first episode of Talk the Talk.
Wow.
I had no funding, so she utilized the funds to utilize her own personal funds to and offered me a boardroom in her space.
Wow.
Okay, and hired a camera crew for me, and that's how this all started.
And she's a beautiful person.
Yeah,
so I've always followed her on LinkedIn. I've been in spaces where she's been in terms of events as well. So
she's always at my events, and I think credit should be given where it's due. That's where I'm going to leave it. Credit should always be given where it's due. Okay, so you, like I said, the 100th person that said Marsha Mayaba is your inspiration. And having said that, Marsha is the type of person that's not shy to say, this is where I've made my mistakes, and this is where what you should not do. So I'm going to ask you the question, so you can become someone's Marsha Mayaba. How can you advise our young ladies?
I think entering the automotive, you need to be strong. It's not an easy market, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it. So come into the industry knowing what you want. Don't be shy. If you're different, the more better. You don't have to go and fit into anyone's category. Be who you are, because that's your superpower. Know the product. Always be willing to learn, and you'll go far.
What should they try not to do?
Don't try and be told what you can and what you cannot do. Yes, there is rules. We do have rules that we need to follow, but don't be told that you can't be that because you're a woman. Because I think so much when we enter the automotive industry, you feel like because I'm a woman, I can only go up to this length. Whereas then you can even go further than that. So don't allow anyone to tell you what you can't do. Rather let the sky be the limit. But also just remembering that yes, we are at work, but know who you are, remember who you are, and respect everyone. And we always say that respect is a two-way street. So if you get respected, you'll also respect, but sometimes you'll even respect when you don't get respect. So it's very important to know who you are and don't allow the industry to change you, because it's such a very, I don't know how to put it, but it's a very, very
noisy,
complicated, yes. Sometimes you get caught up in the ways of people of how the automotive has always been, and you might end up losing yourself. So always try and always just be centered.
I love that. I also listened to that, and I needed to hear that. A piece of advice I could, because sometimes you forget, you forget, and you just helped me now to re-implement that in my everyday. You obviously such a great champion and catalyst for women empowerment. Why?
I think.
Okay, wait. Let me change that question a bit. Okay, because I know that my team have sent you questions.
Yes.
But I want to change that because I know you can answer this question. So there's a lot of controversy globally about programs like this. I've been running this for 8 years. Why do you have to put women empowerment programs out there? Why should there be a platform like this? Because you are just like the argument, or where the dispute comes in, is women doesn't need to be empowered by a platform like this. Do you believe so?
I don't believe so. I believe women need the platform because we're in an industry where it's not a norm to have as many women as we do have right now. So women that are doing great in that space need to be given this platform to give other women hope, to show other women that you can do it. You can become a DP, you can become a CEO. So it just allows, kind of just reminds women of our power. So it's very, very
So
vital.
I should continue what I'm doing.
Definitely.
I needed to hear that.
No, definitely.
Because people would think people think that I come here and I shoot all of these interviews, and I think I've beaten like the people that have been doing interviews for many years in America, Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres. I literally shot 1,200 interviews already in 8 years. So I'm definitely, because I'm pushing for voices.
Yes.
And I sometimes do feel like maybe I should stop.
No.
Because people are, people but you're spinning like negativity on women empowerment. We don't need to be empowered. We don't need a platform like this. And I'm like,
I think maybe women that aren't in the industry don't really understand what women go through who are in the industry. Maybe that's the other thing.
Okay.
When you're in an industry that's male dominated, you have to work 3 times harder to be able to get to even 4 or 5 or 10.
If you're a motoring journalist in the industry,
it's even harder.
20.
So because we're fighting so many small battles compared to the battles that men fight in the industry, that's why we need these platforms.
Oh, thank you. Because you just helped me to keep my job. I appreciate you. Okay, so how do you feel about the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards specifically?
I think it's great. It's a great way just to, again, show young girls that it is possible. You can do it. Yes, it does require work. It does require time and dedication. And we always say consistency is the only currency. If you're going to start doing something, continue doing it. Because if you don't continue doing it, people are not going to remember you. So I always say, especially like on LinkedIn, I'll give a good example. On LinkedIn, there was a time where I wasn't posting for like a week, and I started getting inboxes from people saying, "Are you okay? Where are you?" So it just goes to show that people are watching. It's not about getting the likes.
Are we not I, because I have a team.
Yes,
are we doing well in terms of consistency?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So it's very important to be consistent, because even though you feel like people aren't watching, they actually are watching. Just because people aren't commenting or liking, it doesn't mean people aren't paying attention.
Why am I seeking validation from you? It's because you're longer than me in the industry. You're younger than I am, by the way, but you're longer than me in the industry. And I really am, I'm like searching, looking for validation from you. I never do that on this show, but I am, and it means that I'm uncomfortable. and I want to grow. And that's when you are growing, when you are uncomfortable, right?
Yes.
So thank you for so much of encouragement. You've come. Can you sit here? Can we exchange seats?
Am I going to ask you questions?
Yeah. Because, like, gosh, I'm not going to approach you from Hatfield Motor Group because they're my sponsors, but I see you sitting here. I do see you, and I would love for you, if possible, and we will speak to Chantal Parketer, for you to actually interview women.
That would be great.
I would love to do some type of, and it would help me as well, because you know I have many causes in terms of GBV, rape and suicide that I run, and I think the Hatfield Motor Group and their support and what they've done for us, and having one of their own, our own very Brenda Fussy. Okay.
Not so fussy though.
Yeah. I love Brenda Fussy. I really love her. You can ask our people here, like her songs are in my car.
You know, she's a legend.
Yeah, I cried that day. Hey, I did not understand why, like, all the ladies in our community were crying, but she was a household name. I come from Lenasia, the south of Soweto. South of Soweto, based literally 15 minutes away.
Okay, from Soweto.
Yeah. So
look, she was a legend. She had this powerful voice that didn't need to be amplified. Her voice alone just did a lot of things for a lot of people.
Absolutely. And I think your voice is going to do a lot of things for a lot of people.
Thank you.
I'm going to profile you this month. I want you to share that profile about Brenda Skhosana.
Skhosana.
Skhosana. Skhosana. And we'll find out the meaning of the name at the same time.
I must also go check as well.
I'll do it for you, okay? I'm the journalist. I'll research it for you. And then, yes, I'm going to have some a photo shoot with you next week at your dealership.
Yes.
Okay, we'll team. Are we doing that? There we go.
Yes.
Here, we got the thumbs up, okay? So, yeah, and we'd like a nice photo shoot with you, with your cars, and behind your desk, and whatever you're doing. And I want to write a personal article about you, because I think you deserve it. I'm choosing you as Woman of the Month. I'll have to speak to Haley Austin, our president of VMSA. Haley Austin, I hope you're watching this, but I'm choosing, I just initiated a new thing that I could do.
Yes.
I could do Woman of the Month, giving more women recognition.
Yes.
You are love of the month, okay? Because it's the month of love, and my birthday is this week.
And my son's birthday is this month as well.
Oh, what date?
On the 16th.
You said your granny is on the 8th of Feb.
No. So I thought you said 2008 was a number for you. Okay. My son is on the 16th of Feb.
Oh, okay. But someone told me that the granny's birthday is on the 8th of Feb. On my birthday, so I'm like, yay. Okay, so now we took this a little bit off topic, this motoring thing, and I'm so glad. I love motoring, but we do have lives.
Yes.
By the way, we have lives beyond motoring. We talked about Brenda Fussy, which means we love music.
Yes.
We initiated some new initiatives here. So now we're gonna play 30 seconds, my favorite time of the show.
I'm not the best.
And neither am I. So do not give me movies from our time, or rather, what's the word I'm looking for? Rather describe it to me the way I'm describing it to you, okay?
Okay, let's see.
Like I'm a little 5-year-old, basically. Gosh, I know none of these people. They are actors and actresses. Are you good with actors and actresses?
No, I'm very bad.
Okay, there's a magazine, and there's a magazine called the Something Magazine, and it is another name for humans.
The Mail and Garden?
Another name. It's just one.
The People.
Yeah, that's right. People Magazine. Okay. Whoa. This man at the moment, we don't like talking politics on our show, but at the moment he's suing Trevor Noah, or he's supposed to be suing.
That is Donald Trump.
Yeah. I love Trevor Noah. Just please leave Trevor alone. Leave our Trevor alone, please. Ooh, Mandela spent 27 years there.
Robben Island.
He's an artist, and it's half a rand.
He's half a rand.
It's a half a rand. 1 rand, and then after 1
50 cents.
50 50 Cent.
was good,
Yeah, you see, because I don't know what songs 50 Cent sings. So,
Candy Shop.
Charlotte, did I do well with that? Okay, one more. Michael's sister.
Janet Jackson.
Yes. See, because I couldn't say the word Jackson, so yeah. Your turn.
Okay.
You see now, you must make it easy for me. Okay.
I'm gonna try my level best.
Okay.
So he is. I can mention the nationality. So he's Chinese. Does a lot of movies. Kids love him.
Jackie Chan.
Yes. A lot of moms like to have, a lot of African moms love to have this, and if you take it and don't bring it back, they get very angry.
Tupperware.
Yes.
No, it's not an African thing.
Really?
It's an Indian thing. My kids, if they move out, I will send them with plastic
My mom
bags.
did that to me when I moved out.
I will send them with plastic bags. My son, he loves us. My son doesn't live with me. He lives in his apartment on my property.
Okay.
And he takes literally my Tupperwares that my sister-in-law had given me 24 years ago, and he never brought it back.
Ooh.
So I sent my helper over there to go and to steal it back from him. And I'm never going to send it back. And he's right here in the studio, so he knows. And he's still living on my property. Imagine when he moves out, I'm going to have to hunt for him.
You must check.
Okay, but I love the way you describe that.
This one is, so it's red, no, it's yellow, green and black, but it's for youngsters. It's called the
Yellow, green
and black,
and
so
black?
political. So it's a political party.
Okay.
It's called, but it's for youngsters. So it's the
Something youth.
yes, you just forgetting the political party's name.
The ANC Youth League.
Yes.
ANC. Oh, okay.
I'm trying. Okay, this is a day that you celebrate. It's not for mothers, but it's for
Father's Day.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know any of these people.
Okay. Next card.
I just want to try to remember the name. I had a dream. I have a dream.
Martin Luther King.
Yes.
I'm not as bad, you see.
And then this is a very big wall that was built in one of the countries. It's called
the Great Wall of China.
I'm not allowed to use the word. Sorry.
You said big, you didn't say great.
Okay.
I got that one. So that was so much fun, Brenda. Thank you for playing 30 seconds with me. Even though I make myself look like a fool when I'm playing 30 seconds, because all I know is motoring and all I know is women empowerment. But I'm kind of taking myself out of that comfort zone. So I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. It was fun. Loved it.
We're going to play the bloopers. Don't worry. But we're gonna silence what we were saying. Just your reaction was out of this world. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Because it's not me that's empowering the woman in the trade. It's you actually.
Oh.
Without you, I can't be here. I'm not going to talk to myself. I do it all the time, but.
So it's a tag team.
Yeah, it's a tag team. And to you, we extend our gratitude, viewers, for engaging with our content by watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews. Please remember that we are not just on Facebook or on like the social medias. Yes, we have a presence there, but we have a huge following on our WhatsApp groups. Please check the number in the caption and contact us, because we can add you to the groups that we air these videos in. The Motoring Woman of the Year Awards is a program powered by MFC, a division of Nedbank, and Talk to Talk, this particular show, is powered by Seriti Solutions. Our mission goes way beyond storytelling or playing 30 seconds. And talking about Brenda Fassi, we are dedicated to empowering and uplifting women within our industry. Ladies, I will speak about Oprah today. Not that she is my idol or anything of that sort, but we share the Aquarian sign. She's born in 1954. Sure, I do know a lot about Oprah Winfrey, but I want to just leave you with something that Oprah has always said, that if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. Belief is built by working on yourself constantly, and that is what Brenda said earlier on. Consistency is
the only currency.
I just love that. I normally say consistency is key, but I love that one. Where did you learn that from?
I think it's a saying. I once saw it when I was on the Gau train and I was passing one of the stations, and it said their consistency is the only currency.
And I believe that, because that's why I asked you for validation earlier on. I've never asked the question, but are we doing good on LinkedIn? Are you seeing our posts? Is it there every day? I don't know, because I have a team working with me, but thank you for validating that we are doing well. So consistency is the only currency, and the more you strengthen that belief within, the more you will show it in the world around you, which we are doing. So surround yourself with people who support your growth, who fuel your confidence, and who believe in your vision. Let go of negativity and voices that don't encourage you forward. We talked about that, the noises. Just block out the noises.
They won't get you anywhere.
Absolutely. Choose your battles.
Yes.
Choose your battles, and walk away from whatever it is that's just not uplifting and empowering you, and not bringing the joy, the peace, and the smile to you. And I say that with such really good conviction and with so much of meaning, because the last 6 months was just the toughest 6 months of my entire life. It's 7 months now that I lost my father, my anchor, my love. Just a person that was everything to me. But entering my 43rd year of life, my first birthday without him, was a challenge to get through last month. So this is all new, it's fresh. For me to be sitting here and trying to empower is a very difficult time for me. But it's people like Brenda that brings me to the studio. And so that is what we need to do. Surround ourselves with people like Brenda. So thank you, Brenda, once again.
Thank you very much.
And always remember, the question should never be who's going to let me. You're going to say it. It should be who's going to
stop me.
Oh, there we go.